What is up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review as we are a few weeks away from WrestleMania. A lot was going on tonight as in regarding Smackdown. Mostly one of the big things tonight was pretty much what happened to Daniel Bryan last week, and the WWE title match coming up between AJ and Nakamura. But as we kicked off the show, they pretty much played a video package what happened last week with Daniel Bryan making his big return until Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens attacked them. But we kicked it off with a tag team match of Bobby Roode and Randy Orton, which was supposed to be Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh, but since he was hurt, he had a new partner, which was Rusev, who actually got a big pop when he came out there. And as this tag match pretty much went on, it's not much to say right here, but pretty much Roode was gonna hit Mahal with the glorious DDT, but no, he was gonna hit him with glorious DDT. I believe Orton was gonna go for a RKO on Rusev, but Roode pretty much went after Mahal, but Mahal pushed him into Orton. Roode knocked him out of the ring. Orton pretty much argued with Roode until he pretty much hit him with an RKO. Rusev then hit him with a Machka kick for the win, to have Rusev and Jinder Mahal win the match. Next thing you know, Jinder Mahal was celebrating in the back, and he told Rusev he would have a big celebration for him at WrestleMania when he wins the U.S. title and give him a title shot. But he says, I pinned the U.S. champion, so I'm going to go to Daniel Bryan and get a U.S. title match. And to make it a fatal four-way. As Aiden English says, it'll be Rusev Mania. So, and listen, it's official now, okay? It's not even a triple threat anymore at WrestleMania. It is a fatal four-way at WrestleMania between Rusev, Orton, Bobby Roode, and Mahal. Now, I will say this. I'm glad Rusev at least is getting a better shot, and they're throwing him a bone this time. And at least he'll get a big pop. Do I think Rusev will win the United States Championship? I think it would be dope if he won it, but I don't know if he's really going to win. In a way, I feel like they're just adding another body to WrestleMania. I'm not saying he's going to take the pinfall or anything, but it may look like that because, you know, he's been losing a lot of matches, really, on SmackDown. But I guess now somehow, hey, I can win one match. I pinned the champion, so I automatically get a title shot for WrestleMania. So, you know, it's a lot of these multi-man matches coming up at WrestleMania, which they really make a lot of these multi-man matches just to get everybody, a lot of people on the card. But I'm glad he's not in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. I'm sure a lot of people predicted him to win it, but I'm glad he is in a better spot. I'm just kind of surprised it's just a fatal four-way now, and it's just a fatal four-way just because, and you know, we stopped the triple threat. Does it make it a little bit more interesting? Yeah, but I think mostly everybody will want Rusev to win the U.S. Championship at Mania, which they really need to capitalize on this Rusev thing. But hey, like I said before, they don't like when you get over, and you see they've been trying to kill it several times, but it looks like it may not be working. But they've been trying to cool off Rusev Day a lot. That's what they really tried to do, is cool off Rusev Day. But at least he is getting a title shot. But it's like I said, they're throwing him a bone. I'm not sure if he'll win at WrestleMania. I'd be surprised if he does and people will go nuts for it. But I just feel like he's being added as another body in a way. Maybe because all three of these guys are not that likable right now and no one doesn't really seem to care. Or, like I said, maybe they're capitalizing on it. But that's my thought on the whole Rusev being added to the U.S. title match at WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura told AJ Styles, you know, they worried about that Styles has lost his confidence because he couldn't save him last week. So Nakamura says, I need you in my corner tonight against Shelton Benjamin, since Chad Gable will be there, as AJ Styles agreed. Becky Lynch went against Ruby Riott. Not much to say here. It's just trying to add the women into the, you know, women's battle royale thing, which I still, you know, they always keep saying it's the first ever, even though one happened at WrestleMania 25. But I'm sure nobody doesn't want to count, or if they want to count that, but it's not really a first ever type of deal. But as Becky Lynch went against Ruby Riott. Becky Lynch won with a roll-up in the ring, and then she threw out both the Riott Squad, pretty much making the Riott Squad look like goofs out there, beating them all by herself. So, so she pretty much knocked them all on her own. You know, I'm surprised it made Becky look so dominant over the Riott Squad right here, but I don't know, man. They really just killed the Riott Squad now again. It's not like they were really that big in the beginning with, but they just kind of made them look even stupider. Unless next week they get the win over Becky, because 50-50 booking with the women almost every week on this show. They get one win, next week they get the next one. They get one win next week, they get the next win. So it's not much to say from that. And I don't really care. And moving on, next was one of the bigger parts of the night was Daniel Bryan. As he came out, he had a new Yes shirt, and you know he loves Pittsburgh, but there's a lot of great moments, especially when he got medically cleared after, you know, being out for 3 years, and he gets to continue his dream to what he's done for the past 15 years. And he says, you know, I'm still the general manager, which he pretty much now made it, you know, he clear that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens get another opportunity because he is the general manager. But at WrestleMania, which is everyone predicted pretty much, and it was bound to happen regardless, was him and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. And you know that Shane was in the hospital, but he said Shane would be good to go at WrestleMania, allegedly. I should say allegedly there. But yes, Owens and Zayn remain fired. Also, if, you know, Daniel and Shane win, but if they lose, they will be reinstated back on Smackdown. And then next thing you know why he's giving him opportunities, because he's known him for 15 years. He's fought together. They've given him a place to stay. They've been all around the world with each other in their careers. But like you said before, he's a general manager and he has to give opportunities. And next thing you know, he pretty much says, you know, I have to attend board meetings, fill out paperwork, and wear cardigans and stuff, or whatever he was wearing here. But he said he's sick of all this. He threw that jacket on the ground. He says, I fought for over 3 years to wrestle again, and no one's going to take that away from him, he says. And that no matter how many times they kick him or power bomb him, he's gonna keep getting up. This isn't the underdog or anything, or, you know, he's a role model and stuff. But he said this is not no general manager Daniel Bryan or sit on the sides. This is the fight for your dreams, Daniel Bryan. Nobody will step in his way. No one is gonna knock him down. And at WrestleMania, he is going to kick Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's ass. He pretty much says, I am going to kick their ass. That was a very great promo. Bryan showed a lot of fire, getting people hyped for this match for WrestleMania. So I did enjoy the promo, and, you know, he was really frustrated, and, you know, he's letting it all out right here, letting him know he's coming after Daniel Bryan and he's going after Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, as for Shane McMahon's concerned, it was kind of announced yesterday that Shane McMahon was in the hospital because he suffered diverticulitis and a hernia, and I believe he was on vacation in the Caribbean where he caught this stuff, and he's been in the hospital, they say, for days now. And some think he's really not even going to be at WrestleMania to compete. And, you know, Daniel Bryan said, like, he'll be there. Like, really? Because what I'm thinking right now is that they just got to find out a partner for Daniel Bryan, but it just looks like they still want to go with Shane McMahon. That's the plan, allegedly, but I don't know if Shane McMahon can get better in the next week and a half and be okay, unless he's going to stand on the apron throughout the whole match. Then, yeah, but this diverticulitis thing and hernia sound really serious, they said, and they say he's been in the hospital for days now getting this treated. So, will he really be that good to go by WrestleMania? I don't know, but I guess we could just find out and see then. But as of this time, Shane McMahon is in the hospital, but they're trying to play it up that he's gonna be there. But Yeah, it sounds really serious to what I've read about him. Like I said before, it's official. They made a fatal four-way for the U.S. title. The New Day went against the Bludgeon Brothers as the New Day came out and cut a promo talking about the Bludgeon Brothers, saying they're trash and they took them out, but now they wanted to get their payback tonight. This match wasn't much to say from here. It was pretty much in a DQ. Usos came out and attacked, and the New Day, they pretty much took out the Bludgeon Brothers and knocked them out the ring, so they argued with each other. Next thing you know, the Bludgeon Brothers come in with their giant Thor hammers, and everybody just kind of backs off since it's a triple threat tag team match at WrestleMania for the tag team titles. Hopefully it's a really good match if they give them enough time. But the Thor hammer thing just still looks kind of ridiculous in some ways. Do the Bludgeon Brothers look very powerful? Yes, they do. Do I still think the hammers look somewhat kind of ridiculous in that everybody just kind of runs away as soon as they see them? Yeah, they really do. I still think they look like comic book henchmen in a way in this whole gimmick, but it's going somewhere. I'll say that. I can sit there and say it's getting somewhere. They showed Sami Zayn's tweet saying he accepted the match for WrestleMania. Next thing, oh yes, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale trophy, which hasn't done anything for anybody. The trophy was out there. There's nothing much to say from Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze, since Breezango and Breeze will be in Battle Royale, proving once again they still ain't got enough for Dolph Ziggler there, folks. Comes I swear he was in there last year. Like I said before, for anyone, tell that to Mojo Rawley. And look who's all of one, especially Mojo Rawley. Won it last year, nothing. Turned heel, thought it was going somewhere, nothing. Okay, it does nothing. Baron Corbin did for it, nothing. Thought it was gonna do for something for Cesaro, I thought, nothing. Big Show, nothing. This is just to get everybody on the card, but nothing much to say. Zigzag, blah blah blah. Don't really care. Moving on. Next thing you know, Shinsuke Nakamura winning against Shelton Benjamin. Not a bad match. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Benjamin Gable so long. It's kind of forgetting about him after a while sometimes. But Nakamura beat Shelton Benjamin. AJ was out there to help against Gable. After Nakamura won, he won AJ Styles in the ring, and he says he thanked him for being in his corner, but I never needed your help. I just wanted you to see how I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania. As AJ Styles pretty much looked at Nakamura and, say he's playing mind games. He says, not going to be any mind games at WrestleMania. He says, it's not a dream match for us, it's a dream match for the fans, and, we're going to tear the house down. We're going to put on a clinic. He says, me and you, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to be a little different dream because AJ Styles is phenomenal. It's the house that AJ Styles built. And then next thing you know, Nakamura, he does this. I didn't know where this was going for a second, but he does it. And I'm sorry if I can't do it. He was like, he did something like that, and then he just does his face for something. I didn't know what that meant. And he said that AJ Styles is too emotional and that he's going to lose at WrestleMania. That's why he will beat him. I didn't know what he meant by that face expression right there. I just was really confused what was going on. Next thing you know, Gable and Benjamin attacked AJ, and Nakamura pretty much came back and made the save. He was going to hit Styles with Kinshasa, but he pretty much stopped and he said no, and then he did his knee to the face thing and ended the show. At least it was a little bit more hype to the WWE title match, because the build hasn't really been there. So it hasn't really been that good of a build, really. It's like they either one try to save the other or they're not going to save the other, and this was a little better, I'll give it that. I'm sure the long around the match will be great at WrestleMania. Will I think it'll be like Wrestle Kingdom 10 a few years ago when they were in New Japan? I don't know. And I'm not really going to get my hopes up that high. I think it's going to compare to that. or even be better, because like I said, the New Japan one was insane. This one I'm not really sure about, but hey, we'll find out and see. But at least there was a little bit more hype to this. Smackdown, it was kind of better this week. We pretty much saw, it was mostly just more title matches being added to the show. Yes, we did have Rusev being added to the U.S. title. They did show a video package for Charlotte for versus Asuka, but Charlotte was not there because Charlotte suffered an injury, and that she's not even going to be on the mixed match challenge tonight. So people could either vote between Becky Lynch, Carmella, or Lana. I'm sure 9 times out of 10 they all voted for Becky, and Becky had a match earlier that night, so I'm sure she had to do 2 matches. I don't know if she did or not, if they voted for her, but that's the most logical choice they could really vote for, the team with Bobby Roode, since she is hurt. I'm not sure if this injury is going to interfere with her at WrestleMania. I don't think it will. I don't know really what the injury is with Charlotte. I just know she was now on Smackdown tonight and will not be in the Mixed Match Challenge. So we'll see what happens to Charlotte probably for the go-home show for Smackdown next week. The only things you guys say you really take away from Smackdown tonight was the Daniel Bryan promo, some more matches being added, and I guess you can add the main event if you want to also. SmackDown pretty much, they were just kind of there to be there, and they just wanted to add more matches to the show for WrestleMania. So yeah, I think it was a little bit better than Raw. Yeah, in some ways it was. But like I said, that's what to take away from SmackDown tonight. From, like I said, add more title matches, add Rusev. Even though he's only won 1 match, he's lost more than he's won. Hey, you beat the champion, so hey, I get to be added to WrestleMania. Which is a good choice, like I said. Do I think he would win? I don't know. Or is he just being another body thrown in there so you get over with the crowd and someone lose in the end? Like I said before, he's being thrown a bone in a way, or given some opportunity. But yes, this is my like I said, SmackDown review. Make sure you check out my Monday Night Raw review, and check out my Strong Style Evolve review from last Sunday for New Japan Pro Wrestling. So yeah, I am out of here. I will see you guys later. Peace out.